Hi everyone, I'm James Orton, and this is the original SUV. We talk about sometimes how rare it is to find a manual transmission in automobiles these days, and it's also more rare to find a manufacturer that makes a station wagon, or as BMW would call it, a sport wagon. I love these because they're very sleeper-like. You could pull up next to one and think it's got nothing, and then it blows you away with a 6.5 0 to 60 or something crazy like that. This has also got unique features like active blind spot detection. I know that doesn't sound like a big deal these days, but it was something rare to find in a 3 Series for this year. And you'll notice on that if it has active blind spot detection. And the thing about a sport wagon from BMW is, you know, it was specifically ordered for somebody. This with a mineral gray and the cognac interior, you could definitely tell it was ordered special for inventory for somebody's delivery. And so you usually have unique things like the active blind spot detection, the comfort access, the navigation as special ordered equipment. The other powerful thing about that is it was ordered special for somebody, so that way it was really well taken care of in most cases. Heated rear seats, not always standard. And then the functionality of this sport wagon you have unique features such as storage and accessory storage, power outlets. This cargo cover can be used a couple of different ways. You can pop it right here so it slides up when you need it. We can pull it out and completely off if you need to. The other really cool feature for dog owners so this netting can be put into place right here and secured. So for animals in the back. So you can have it back here in the actual hatch, or you can have it put on the back of the seats so it's closer and the animals or cargo is given more room and not able to fly forward in case of a fast stop. Now you might have seen these earlier. These are tethered in here to secure them from rolling around. And these will be support for extra accessories or things you might bring with you. And it's already pre-made to pop into here. And there's different adjustments to them that you can make. But again, for cargo management, securing other items that you bring with you. So for a cargo management system, it could be put here or there. This is a button on here to retract that. But let's say I had a 2-gallon jug of water or something that needed to be put here. As an example, I'll show you. Pops right into place. So that's pretty handy. So if you're new to BMW, you might have asked why there's no spare in here. If you are new to BMW, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. There's some cool gems that we have here in inventory for my channel. And this is because they have run flat tires. So you have the comfort of knowing that even if you get a flat tire, you should be able to still safely drive on it and get to a safer location. This being this RSC is one telltale sign that there's run flat tires on there. Sometimes there's a star or RFT. There's the star. But it's safe for travel for up to 50 miles an hour or 50 miles a distance. Just get yourself off of the highway, away from the higher speed cars. Camping or concerts, I say you would be able to camp in this if you want to bring your BMW camping. More cargo management. Now, sold as an accessory, you can put a first aid kit in here or other supplies that you'd like to bring with your travels. On this specific one, since it does have comfort access, you'll be able to put the tailgate down with your foot, as long as you have the keys on you. As well as opening it. And if you are, again, new to BMW, I've covered this in other BMW videos, but such as the trunk, there's about 4 different ways to open it. You have this right here on your key fob. Back here by the BMW symbol, there's a handle, and then also with your foot. Now, since it's a sport wagon or station wagon, you do have access to popping the groceries in here without opening the door at all. Then you have a rear wiper and defogger. Part of that comfort access is also being able to do cool features like this. You walk up to the door, you don't want to roll the windows up, getting inside, but you can do it from outside just by putting your hands here when you have the keys on you. And that's noted by, on these older models, you have these ridges up here. Now these ridges are more on the inside. And then going to get in, just pop your fingers in here. So we're inside So if you've been in the BMW recently, you'll know that there's these programmable keys. And I see here a lot that these will come back in on trade, or we'll get one off lease, and these keys have never been programmed. So when you run your fingers along here, you can see they've never been programmed. And they should be for convenience and for better enjoyability out of your BMW. But what happens is, if you look to see that they're not assigned, the car's probably only used half of what it can do. Because you could put 40 presets in one of these. You could put destinations in another. You could put phone numbers in another, or pages that you use a lot within the iDrive system, like vehicle status, in another. So, they're not just for radio stations, and anytime you see something highlighted in red, you could program it. Like enter address, you want that to go, put it in 4. And if it can't save it, it'll let you know. But there's a quick way, instead of doing this, back, forth, here, nav, you've got one button to push. And there you go, you can enter an address. But that's just for that sequence. You can make it different things. And now for the presets, how do you get 40 in one? Just set to your presets. You go media, and I'm toggling this to the left to get to this over here. Your presets, that's what you want to save here. So I'm pressing and holding. Okay, so now it's saved. Now what are my presets? You'll have to determine those, your presets. There's never been any presets in here. So I can go AM, FM, and satellite radio all into one key, so that way when I program those 40 presets of my entertainment, all I've got to do is scroll on, and if I had 40 presets put here, they would all pop up, and I can go to them just by pushing this button in. So that's making for more convenient use of the radio. and these functions right here. And the beauty in BMW engineering, this model carries with it the near 50-50 weight distribution on the chassis, done by ways of aluminum front calipers, cast iron rear calipers. You have the battery in the back. Just every thought went into its handling characteristic and how it performs for you. This 330 is also powered by a 4-cylinder that's turbocharged, gobs of torque. I think it's around 260 pound-feet of torque. And that's the force that gets you going. And that power is put down to the all-wheel drive system, BMW's xDrive. And this is a rear bias system, so if necessary, it'll transfer up to 100% of the available power to the front. But BMW's xDrive system makes it fun to drive in bad weather. So that's kind of a demonstration, kind of a commercial. I invite you to take a test drive of the original SUV, BMW's 330 Sport Wagon. I'm James Orton. Have a great day and safe travels to you and your family.